Now, hello students, welcome back to Vedura. Today I am going to start the light chapter. So understand the light chapter nicely, and whatever you have doubt you can ask in the comment section also. Now you see here that what is light, how light comes in our nature. First you see these things. Now what is the light? When lights we will see with the help of reflection only we will see the lights. Now you see that what is reflection. First you will see that the reflection of light. What is the reflection of light? When any lights comes in our nature, when any reflection takes place in our nature, then only lights we can see the other objects also. Without reflection you cannot see the other objects or other colors also. Now light is a form of energy. Now how light is a form of energy? This is our sunlight. This is our sunlight lights. And how light is a form of energy? You can see these things. Now light, this sunlight gives our vitamin D, and with the help of vitamin D our body works different types of activities. So it is a source of energy and which enables us to see the different object clearly. With the help of light we can see the different object clearly. Without light we cannot see the object. Understood? Now where light comes from? Light comes from sun or stars, but natural lights always is our sunlight. Understood? Now you see here there are different, here you will see that sunlight's comings, and here different types of crops. You see that with the help of sunlight only you can see crops. Without sunlight you cannot see the crops, because here sunlights are not reaching, you cannot see the crops here, but here sunlights are reaching, you can see the crops. So this is the nature of light. Now what is the next thing you see here? The next thing is that how reflection takes place in moon. How reflection takes place in moon, you see here. With the help of this sunlight, how reflection takes place in moon, you see first these things. Now this is our sunlight. This is our sunlight, and here planets are revolving around the earth. Now when revolution and rotation takes place, then only days and nights occur. When rotation and revolution, this is our moon and this is our earth. You see here, this is our earth. When there is blue planets, then you consider that it is our earth, and here all planets are revolving: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. And when this rotation takes place with the help of earth, when this moon comes here, अगर मून नज़दीक में चले आते हैं तब आपका जो है सनलाइट का रिफ्लेक्शन मून तक जाते हैं और आपको जो है रात में भी लाइट दिखाई देते हैं, बिकॉज मून डज नॉट हैव इट्स ऑन लाइट. Understood? Here you see that moons are revolving here with the help of, here you see that moon is revolving, and when moon is revolving, then with the help of sunlight moons get the light and you can reach, you can see the daytime or night time also light. Understood? Now what is our next thing? You see that reflection, again how natures or behaves like light. नेचर किस तरीके से बिहेवियर करते हैं हमारे जो है इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ लाइट में. नाउ दिस इज अवर, यू सी हियर हाउ रिफ्लेक्शन टुक्स प्लेस हियर, रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट. दिस इज अवर नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट हाउ दिस लाइट कम्स इन अवर नेचर. देयर आर टू सोर्स. फर्स्ट सोर्स इज अवर नेचुरल, दैट इज अवर सनलाइट. दिस इज अवर सनलाइट. एंड नेक्स्ट सोर्स इज दैट अवर मैन मेड. First source is our natural and second is our man-made. This is our bulb or any type of tube light also we can take. So natural sunlight is the main source of vitamins. So sunlight is our main source. Here it gives our vitamin D, and vitamin D is helpful for our body, and if sunlights are reaching on our earth, then this is helpful for human beings as well as plants also. So natural satellite is helpful in every ways, but in temporary case we can use the man-made, because in night mode you cannot see the objects with the help of temporary light, so we can take the help of man-made source. Understood? Now what is our next thing? You see that the next is that our how reflection takes place in our nature. Now how many types of reflection takes place in our nature? You see these things. First source is our how nature took place. You see here how nature took place, nature of light. Now in our nature or in our environment how lights takes place. So in our environment, first is our wave theory. There are two accepted theories because scientists assume that in our nature light behaves two source. First source is our wave theory. This is our wave theory of light. You see here, this is our wave theory of light. And second source is our particle theory or quantum theory. These things also we can see here. Now how wave theory is helpful in our nature? This wave theory or wave light are traveling like this ways. Now in first section we have seen that light travel in a straight line because light has a speed of light is equals to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. With this high speed we cannot see these types of waves, so we can say that light travels in a straight line, but light behaves like a wave nature also. Understood? Now second is, you see that particles theory. First is our wave theory. You see that light traveling from one end to other end, and again it will come here and again it will travel this way. So this is also known as cycle. One type of cycle it can accumulate. Now second is our particle theory of light. Now what is particle theory? You see here, what is particle theory of light? Particle theory of light, you see that particle theory of light, in our nature there are many dust particles present in our nature. So with the help of light we can see how these dust particles behaves in our nature. So particles comes here. In nature if larger particles are present then we can see, but very teeny or small particles are present that we cannot see. So with the help of high frequency of light we can see the dust particles also. This is our dust particles. You see here how dust particles behaves in our nature. This types of nature is called particle theory of light. Now you see that particle theory is also known as quantum theory of light. Particle theory of light is also known as quantum theory. You remember these things. Particle theory is also known as quantum theory of light. Understood? Particle theory is also known as quantum theory. Now how this particles theory behaves in our nature? You see these things. Light consists of particles called photon. Now what is photon? First you know these things. Photon is our energy of light. This is our energy of light. Understood? Energy of light we can denote it as E. E is our energy of light, we can denote at E, and E is equals to H frequency. Energy of photon, energy of light or energy of photon also we can say. And photon is also known as quantum theory of light or particle theory of light. You can say anything. Either particle theory, quantum theory, and the energy of light is called photon. Energy of light is known as E is equals to H frequency. Now what is here? H and V. This is our V is known as frequency. This is our frequency. And here H is our Planck constant. This you can remember now. In senior classes you can understand these things. Now energy of light is equals to H frequency. Energy of light is equals to H frequency. H is our Planck constant, V is our frequency, and energy of photon is equals to H frequency. If Planck constants and frequency is given, then you can easily calculate with the help of formula E is equals to H frequency. Understood? Now you see that how these particles behaves in our nature. You see here how these particles behaves in our nature. This quantum, many energies are present here, many types of energies are present here. These energies are behaving like this. Now you see the next slide is that how reflection and refraction took place in our nature. Now we will study the reflection. Now here is the reflection and refraction. Now what is this reflection and refraction? I will give you some example with reflection is when any polished surface, when incident light falls on it, then same angles refraction takes place. You see here when this polished surface, this is our polished surface and this is our normal, and when any rays fall on the polished surface, then it will bounce with the same angle. This is called incident ray and this is called refracted ray, and this is our normal. This is our normal, this is our incident ray. You see here this is our incident ray, this is our incident ray, and this is our reflected ray, and this is our surface. This is our surface. Understood? Now these theories are tell that nature behaves with the help of reflection and refraction only. Without reflection and refraction, light cannot seen in our nature. Understood? Now see the next slide is that our characteristics of light. What are those characteristics of light? So first characteristics of light is that light always travel in a straight line. Characteristics of light, what are those different characteristics of light? You see here, this is our important fact. You remember the characteristics of light. What is the characteristics of light? So first characteristics of light is that light always travel in a straight line. In wave theory of nature also I have explained there, because light travel in a 3 into light travel in a straight line, and speed of light is equals to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. If this speed took place, then we cannot see that light travel in these types of motion. So we can say that light travels in a straight line. First characteristics of light is that light travel in a straight line. You see here also, this is our light, and if no any mediums are present here, then light always travel in a straight line. If mediums are present here, then light bends or light refract. If any mediums are not present, then light always travel in a straight line. Understood? Now second characteristics is that the speed of light changes when refraction or when it travels from one medium to another medium. You see your second characteristic is that when light goes from one medium to another medium, then it changes its properties. So the speed of light changes when it travels from one medium. These points you have to remember. When it changes from one medium to another medium, then speed of light is changing. Now you see here, this is our incident ray, this is our incident ray, and when it goes into our glasses, this is our glass, this is our glass, and this is known as medium. When any medium is present in our nature, then nature always behaves that light does not travel as fast as it in absence of medium. So when medium is present in our nature, so light bends, and again when medium is not present, then light travel in a straight line. If medium is present, first light travels in this direction, so light always travel in this direction. When medium is present, light bendings, and when again goes out of the medium, then it changes its direction. That means अगर कोई भी मीडियम अगर नेचर में प्रेजेंट हो जाते हैं तो लाइट का स्पीड स्लो हो जाते हैं. अंडरस्टूड? और जैसे मीडियम अगर नेचर से हटते हैं तो लाइट अपने आप वो अपना डायरेक्शन ले लेते हैं. दिस इज द सेकंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. नाउ यू सी दैट थर्ड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ light, the frequency of light. This is also very important point. The frequency of light remains same. Frequency does not affect if any mediums is changing. So frequency of light remains same in all medium, whether it is glass or air or any medium is present in our nature. Frequency remains same. Frequency remains same, but velocity, that means velocity is known as speed. Velocity is known as speed, and wavelength. Wavelength is known as the length of the light or length of light. That means frequency is not changing, but velocity and wavelength is changing in presence of light. Third characteristics is important. Frequency remains same, but velocity and wavelength is changing. This point you kept in mind. Now you see that if we see the characteristics of light, now how light behaves in our nature. You see that some important terms related to light. So first terms, use some important terms related to light. Now what is the first important terms? First important terms is our transparent medium. This is our first important points that is related to our light. So first you see here that why light is a transparent, because if any medium is present in our nature and you can see it other side also clearly, then this is our transparent medium. Transparent means आप अच्छी तरीके से one side to another side देख सकते हैं. This is known as transparent medium. Here it is water droplets is present. This is our water droplet. You see here, this is our water droplets. And if inside the water droplets you see that leaves are present, but it is not inside the water droplets. It is other side on the water droplets, but due to its characteristics, that means it is transparent, so that's why we can see that leaves are present inside the water, but leaves are not inside the water, it is on the other side. You can take the other example also. If you can sit inside the car or 4 vehicles, then you can see that with the help of our front glass you can see other side also. This is known as transparent. Understood? Now you see that second characteristics, first characteristics is our transparent medium, second characteristics is our translucent medium, second characteristics is our translucent medium, and third characteristics is our opaque medium. Third characteristics is our opaque medium. Second is our translucent medium. Now what is translucent medium? First you will understand what is the meaning of translucent medium. What is the meaning of translucent? The meaning of translucent is that the object which you can see it partially. The object which you can see, the object which you can see partially. The object which you can see partially, that means जिस ऑब्जेक्ट को आप पार्शियली देख सकते हैं, दैट मीन्स वो ऑब्जेक्ट आपको क्लियरली आइडेंटिफाई नहीं होंगे. आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं, इमेज में भी आपको दिखाया गया, दिस इज अवर हैंड, एंड इफ एनी मीडियम्स आर प्रेजेंट देन यू कैन नॉट सी इट क्लियरली, बट यू कैन सी दैट सम ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर प्रेजेंट बिहाइंड दिस glass. So this is our translucent. Other example you can also take, if some oils are spelt on the paper, then there also you can see behind the paper some images are formed. This is also known as translucent. This is also the other types of example of translucent medium only. This is our second types. Now third is our opaque medium. Now you see that what is our opaque medium. First is transparent, second is our translucent, and third is our opaque. Opaque, what is the meaning of opaque? First you will see that what is the meaning of opaque. The meaning of opaque is that the object which cannot seen through, that means जिस ऑब्जेक्ट को आप नहीं देख सकते हैं आर पार, the object which cannot be seen through, the object which cannot seen through, that means you cannot see the object from one medium to another medium, that is known as opaque medium. Understood? Now you see here, with the help of this picture you can see that some boys are looking outside the wall, but he cannot see other side. This types of example is related to our opaque medium. If any walls are present from one side and you cannot see the other side, then this types of behavior is related to our opaque nature. So first is our transparent medium, second is our translucent medium, and third is our opaque medium. What is transparent medium? The object you can see through is called transparent medium. Example is our without polishing glass. Now what is translucent medium? The translucent medium is that the object which cannot be seen through is called, the object which you can see it partially is known as translucent medium. And what is opaque medium? The object which cannot seen through, जो आप नहीं देख सकते हैं one sided to another side, that is known as our opaque medium. Now you see that our next slide, that is our first understood. Now next we can explain the characteristics of light and some phenomenon also. So thank you students. If you have any queries, you can ask the comment section also. Thank you.